Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Detroit Pistons 113-107, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scores 48 points. Free throw no, I'm just kidding. Just a joke. I mean, look, the guy scores 38 points without free throws, and everybody will still call him a free throw merchant. Not only that, but the fact that, yes, he did shoot 10 free throws tonight, but 3 of those free throw makes were because of technical fouls. Cade Cunningham got 2 tech fouls that got him ejected. JV Bickerstaff was teed up in this game. There might have been one other technical foul that I am missing, but there was 3 that I know of that I saw while watching this game. I mean, tonight I was trying to go, flip back and forth between this game and then the Warriors and the Warriors and the Knicks game that was going on, and then my favorite team, the Rockets, were also on tonight as well. But I did watch a little bit of this game, and JV Bickerstaff got teed up, Cade Cunningham got teed up twice. He got ejected and only played 29 minutes, and but he still had 11 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds, even though he didn't play at all in the fourth quarter. But he was having a terrible shooting night anyways. 5 for 18 and 0 for 4 from the floor for Cade Cunningham. So he got ejected, got teed up twice. Bickerstaff got teed up as well. So, but at the same time, SGA, yes, he shot 10 free throws tonight. That's a lot of free throws. I mean, there's not even anybody on either team that shot half the free throws that he shot tonight. I actually agree with people that say that he is a free throw merchant and that he gets a bunch of free throws and he baits into fouls. That is correct by saying that. But here's what's not correct, is the people that try to act like he's not a great player besides the free throws. If you take away the free throws tonight, he's still put up 38 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 4 for 6 from 3, which is great. 17 for 26 from the floor, and it's not like someone's just not supposed to shoot any free throws in a game, especially when, you shoot 3 because of the other team, getting too upset at a referee. So, people act like, you're not going to shoot free throws in a game. Maybe he shoots a little too much, but I think when a guy's really hard to guard, they're going to go to the free throw line a lot. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is definitely hard to guard. And the one thing that I say that will frustrate me the most is, as someone who really loves watching Nikola Jokic as good as he is, he had 20 points in the first quarter of the Nuggets game tonight against the Wizards. I saw a TikTok of one of Jokic's incredible plays that he made in the first quarter. I go to the comment section and someone says that this is why Jokic is the MVP over free throw merchant Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, when this guy dropped 38 points tonight, and he dropped 38 points tonight, even though even though you don't count free throws. So it was just another great game for him, and he's still the leading scorer in the NBA if you take away free throws. Jokic is 2 and Shai's 1 if you take away free throws from points per game, and that's another big thing. And here's something I've always seen with MVP awards, and I think if the MVP was a best stat award, who has the best stats? It's going to be Nikola Jokic. He's the MVP over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but that is not the MVP award. That is not how someone wins an MVP. It is. It's an award you get for not only having great stats, but being an amazing player on a best team. Like, for instance, when we can go years back, but 2017-18 season, James Harden won an MVP award, and he had a great. I'm saying this as a Rockets fan. James Harden had a great 2017-18 season. Was amazing, and one of the big reasons why he got that award was because he was on such a great team. But who was the best player in the NBA that year was LeBron James. It was LeBron James. LeBron James put up incredible numbers in 2017-18 season. I'm saying this as an MJ fan. LeBron put up incredible numbers in 17-18 season. If we looked at it by stats, LeBron was the MVP of the NBA that year. But since LeBron was on a team that was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, and James Harden led a team that was the 1 seed in the Western Conference and finished 65-17 that year, James Harden obviously won that award. Or we can go to the next season where this is in reverse for James Harden. James Harden killed it in the 2018-19 season, to the point where throughout a stretch of games he was averaging 40 points per game, had this streak of 30-point games where he's has 30-point games in 30 straight games, and was killing it for the Rockets team in the 2018-19 season. And if we look at it stat-wise, James Harden was the MVP of the league. But just like with LeBron the year prior, the Rockets were the 4th seed in the Western Conference that year. And what happened there? Giannis Antetokounmpo won. Giannis had a great season, but not as good as James Harden. And Giannis won the MVP because he was the best player, one of the best players in the league, and the best player on one of the best teams in the league, the Milwaukee Bucks, who were a 1 or 2 seed that year in the Eastern Conference. So, and that's exactly why Shai's going to win this year, because not only does he put up great numbers, but also he's on a team that's 55-12. Now, maybe the Cavs have the best record in the league. Right now, it's pretty close between the Cavs and Thunder in records, pretty identical. But you're not going to give Donovan Mitchell an MVP because he's been good this season, but they really are just a great team in general. I'm not saying Shai doesn't have good players around him. They have a great all-around team. That's why they had 3 All-Stars this year, because they have such a good, talented roster around Mitchell. You have Mobley, Garland, and Allen. So you're not going to look at Mitchell and say he needs to be the MVP. So Shai, since he's the best player on one of the best teams in the league and putting up some of the best numbers in the league, he's going to win this award undoubtedly. And another amazing night for him. 48 for Shai tonight. And, outside of him, he had near half their points. It was about 40%, if not a little bit over 40% of their points tonight. 20 points for Cason Wallace. He was shooting lights out of the ball tonight. 9 for 15, 2 for 4 from 3. Hartenstein did have a good night. 12 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Hartenstein mainly made a bigger impact defensively tonight with his 3 blocks and 2 steals. Kendrick Williams had double figures with 10 points and 11 points for Isaiah Joe and 3 points for Alex Caruso. And yeah, so this was a good night for this Thunder team. What I will say is I think it's impressive to go into Detroit and beat the Pistons. I know you have the MVP, but still without 2 starters in Chet Holmgren and J-Dub. The Pistons have been playing really good basketball in the last couple months, or really the last month. Really the entire season could be compared to where they were last season. They're 6 games over 500, were the worst team in basketball last season. But, so for OKC, I think this is an easy win if you have J-Dub and you have Chet Holmgren. But being without those guys and going to Detroit, it makes it a way harder game to win, especially when guys like Dennis Schroeder and Malik Beasley and Tobias Harris had the nights they had tonight, and the way Cade was playing, at least with facilitating and rebounding before his ejection. And just a really talented team. Tobias had 18 points and 7 rebounds tonight, 6 for 12, and 2 for 3 from 3. And you had 17 points and 11 assists and 3 rebounds for Dennis Schroeder against his former team. Malik Beasley had 15 points and 2 assists. So, yeah, this is a great night for the Pistons as a team. And honestly, Detroit might have won this game if Cade didn't get ejected. Because, yes, was Cade shooting terribly in this game, 100%. But what he was doing really good was facilitating. You might not miss Cade's shooting, his terrible shooting that they got from him tonight, but you definitely miss Cade's amazing rebounding and facilitating that he had early on in the game, and that was huge to miss. And he probably would have had a triple-double tonight if he didn't get ejected. Let me know your thoughts on the 113-107 win for the Oklahoma City Thunder in the comment section, and peace out.